1743, there it is. Congratulations. And Tiger. Hey, what's up, y'all? Tonight's the schmooze. Make sure you're around. Greatest trading ever? By far. To my friends out there from the last 13 years, you're wrong. Again, market never goes down. Sorry, you're wrong. Sorry, you're wrong again. And you'll continue to be wrong. Gail's wrong. Joe is wrong. Everybody's wrong. Everybody's wrong. 320 on the Qs. 320 on the Qs was without a pandemic. I thought we'd get there. So with the pandemic, getting here was just absolutely amazing. But now that we're here, we're going further. As long as there's more and more people talking about the correction that never comes, it's never going to come. It never is ever going to come. All right? Netflix is out. You're going to have Google higher, Apple higher, Google higher, Tesla higher, Amazon higher. Where we're going? Why would the Qs go down? The question now is like, why will stocks go down? The question is, why won't they go up? It's the same question. Nothing's changed. There's the government's put 2.5. Let's say they put 250 bill into the market over the last couple of days. They have 5.9 trillion to go. $5.9 trillion has to find its way into the stock market. They start with the Qs, and then everybody else is second. They start with the Qs. Hey, you want to give some money to those Chinese stocks? Yeah, why not? Hey, Tiger Woods looks like a good one. All right, let's run that fucker from 7 to 1750. By the way, 1750 on Tiger. We're selling here at 1743. Not selling anymore until it goes to $24 now. Target on Tiger is no stop. No stop on Tiger. We are now in the I don't give a shit lot. So if you're in this thing from 750, you sold some at 10, 1250, 15, and now 1750. Now you just hold on to it. It could go to zero. It doesn't matter at this point. If you're in from 750, you've sold into this move. All right? So these last, whatever lot you have left, let's say you started with 1,000 shares at 750. You sold some at 10, 1250, 15, 1750. Let's say you got 200 shares left. Legitimately could go to zero now, and you'd still be profitable on the trade. Would you let it go to zero? No. But now you give yourself $15 on a swing on the Tiger trade. By the way, Tiger breaking out. Next target, there's no real target for Tiger anymore, except there's one little moment between 1935. I'll give it to what's 1907 and 1935 divided by 2? That's where you're going next. And when you get over that price, so 1935, sorry, 1938 and 1907. Divide that by 2. That's our new target on Tiger. And then when you break that, you got 2270 and then 2389. Do I suggest anybody owns the stock? No. But is Tiger a real company? Who knows? Could be. It's a Chinese fintech wannabe Robinhood. For all we know, it's 2 Chinese guys high-fiving each other that own Baidu in a closet somewhere. But if you look at it just as stock, price, momentum, fear, and greed, you got to be in the straight. Once you got over 845 got us to the 10s, 10 got us 1250, 1250 got us 15, 15 got us back to 1750. Here we are. Is it a great buy up here? You think buying a 750 stock that you know nothing about at 1750 is a good idea? You don't. It's probably not a good idea to buy it here at 1750. But give it a couple of days of consolidation between 15 and 1750, then you have a brand new trade. Or don't do any of that and just day trade the reversals, because today we had nice casual day, shorted the Qs this morning, made money on the Q short, which again kind of set me into a tizzy. And then I had to remember the market never goes down. Don't stay short the Qs. All right, cool. and then SPI. SPI long. TIGR long. TIGR. Then the Bitcoin stock started to bounce. BTBT long. Mara long. Riot long. All VWAP breaks. Stick with the VWAP trades. Everything else is a distant second. Take some of that profit by the Qs. And again, the only way you could trade the Qs right now is the today's low is your out. Until we break. Oh, by the way, BQ moving right now. Buy it. BQ Greenwich. It's every stock. I mean, as long as they break VWAP. So I know you can't see my charts, but BQ broke the VWAP, BQ rocking. So every trade is basically the same day. BQ, we're in this thing at the VWAP break, 970. Just got triggered to buy more at 9. Huge size at 920. Let's get through this 920 and we're really rocking then. Huge size at 920. We get through 920. This is going to at least 921. See that size at 920? Yeah, I know you don't. You know what you're talking about. See, that's why this guy, he's not only the best, he's the best color commentator in the business. They get through that 920, this thing's going considerably higher. So right there, live trading. Was in the stock a little bit before on the VWAP break. Just got over the 9. I just bought more, looking for 920. 920 breaks, we're looking for 1043. If this BQ ever in our lifetime ever gets to 1043 and you haven't traded it yet, 1043 all-time highs. Every stock this year that has broken all-time highs not only goes up 20%, but they generally double from there. Once again, I have no idea what BQ is. Don't give a rat's ass. Why would anybody give a rat's ass about anything? What is a rat's ass? Are there bottled rat's asses? Can you actually get a rat's ass not to give one? Here's a rat's ass. Would you like it? No, I don't give a rat's ass. Oh, where does that saying come from? 920, here we go. 19 on the bid. Come on. Watch him gobble up 75,000 shares of this thing right here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, bring it. This breaks 920. We are going to fly to at least 925. 925 should get us 950. 950 could get us 10. Then we're only 43 cents away. It's my rave hat. Speaking of raves, our DJ's not feeling too well. We might have to just put on a SoundCloud rave DJ today. Yeah, Fucked was a underground rave kid brand for a while. You see, it doesn't say Ford, right? It's Fucked. So I just got stopped out of Mara at 18. That was pretty good. Got in from 1750. I thought we were going to crush it on that trade. Whatever. Just got out. It's okay. Now what? About the market? We'll be schmoozing on it. Yeah, we got friends from TradingView coming on at 9. Oh, shit. Space rocking again. Sorry you have to be in the stock. I would never tell anybody to own any stock ever again, even though the market never goes down. But it doesn't want to go down, so you got to keep buying. It's really the The moral of the stock market right now is that every pause convinces some idiot to sell and possibly go short. And then that moron, I know because I am that moron. Then that moron has to go chasing the stock he just sold because he wants to be back in. And the shorters are also covering because they realize that this market never goes down. So now you got twice as much buying when they start to go back up. That's what makes these SPIs and Tigers and spaces unable to go down, like GME. Are they going out of business? Is it a real turnaround story? Who knows? Chances are the stock's never going back down again because they've trapped so many shorts. And now people are still trying to short GME, between 37 and 40, and you're going to get your ass kicked. So then when it doesn't go down, the people that want back in, they buy, and the shorters have to cover, and then it feeds on itself. Next thing you know, it's at 50. And then they try it again. Oh, well, let's try to short it. Oh, I'm going to take some profits here. Oh, God, it's not going down. I think I'm going to buy it back. Oh, my God, I better cover my shorts. And then it goes to 60. And then GME sitting there at 120, and you're thinking, how the hell did this thing get from 5 to 120? 80% of this whole market is a short squeeze. It's the fear of missing out, meeting the short squeeze, meeting people chasing performance. How are we going to go down? The only way the market's going to go down is if the government decides they want to take profits across the board. And that day's going to come. When's it coming? I thought it might be today. Ain't today either. Maybe next year. Maybe never. Maybe never. The corrections are now 10-minute corrections. We've had one moment this year, 21 days into the year so far, one sell-off that's lasted more than 45 minutes. And that was the first day where we tried to roll over on day one. We've had no sell-offs that has lasted more than 45 minutes from peak to valley before it started bouncing. Not even an hour's worth of selling this whole year so far. When that changes, I will say maybe we can go down, but that still hasn't changed. I'm still bearish. I hate every stock. I would never own stocks ever again in my entire life, ever. Some stocks are worth dipping in, but I'm never going to commit real money to this market when you could just play with the stocks every day. Right? I don't need to own BQ. It breaks 920 here, starts to go up more. I'll take some profits. I don't need to own this stock. I don't care what this stock is. I don't have any faith in this stock. Tiger was great today. And by the way, if you do own space, I own the stock. And I was complaining about it when it went back under. I bought it $27.50. We were getting paid finally, and then of course it went right back down. I couldn't believe I was losing money on it. I refuse to lose money on this. I refuse to take losses on long trades right now. So that can get you in trouble, but not in this market, because the way to tell the difference between a good stock and a bad stock, if your stock doesn't go up at least once every 3 days, you should sell your stock. If you're an investor or a swing trader, if your stock's not up at least once every 3 days, you have a loser stock. If you have a stock that's actually gone down 3 days in a row, what stock goes down 3 days in a row in a market that never goes down? You own possibly the worst stock ever. By the way, I was not going to do this, but I can't not do it. There's a guy that started a channel. I don't know where they start these channels. So he started a channel on December 20th. Apparently, hundreds of channels got started on December 20th because I see they all have the same date. Oddly enough, they have the same amount of subscribers. They get the same amount of likes on all their videos. Obviously, it's a paid-for thing. I guess you can just buy a channel, start broadcasting, and suddenly you have more subscribers than me, and you're getting more views on a daily basis. And this guy's actually using hit that big. So you got the fishing guy who has admitted that he doesn't trade, and it's all for shits and giggles, which I don't care. If his advice is good, whatever. But he has a hit the bid t-shirt. It's It's like, do these guys know that they're, you know, swearing their allegiance to me by default? So, you know, when the whole shit house goes up in the flames and we're all burning in purgatory, you will be my slaves for all eternity. You don't realize that, right? By the way, hit that bid. How uncreative are you? By the way, 920s. Still waiting for the 920 guy to get eaten up here. It's going to get eaten up. But the guy's channel has hit that bid. And somebody told me I even shouldn't be talking about other channels. But other channels, again, it's not that I'm an adversarial. I think that this is a business where I get a lot of people, is billions of people in this industry. I'm the best. There's nobody better than me. I know more than anybody. I'm smarter than everybody. I'm not smart. Smarter than anybody as far as this is concerned. I trade better. I give the best ideas. I'm the funniest. I'm definitely the ugliest. But the reason I call them out is that, why not? Especially if you're naming your channel, hit that bid. Come on, guy. Let's see what you got. He recommends buying Tesla. Oh, good for you. No, shit the bed was the other guy. Hold on a second. Grits on the move. GRTS. Are you kidding me? No, I don't want to trade now. We're going to have to buy this thing too. No. All right, I'm going to dip in on a dip. Hang on a second. By the way, space taken off. Fucking ridiculous. By the way, space, no joke. What I was saying before is the last thing you want this company to do is ever make money. Because the stock could go to 120, 150, 300. Once they start reporting a real profit and you could put an E into the equation, earnings equals whatever, price divided by blah, 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 you don't want that. You don't want space becoming Pfizer and just sitting around doing nothing based on their earnings. Space, you want them never to make money. You want it to be complete 100% hype and speculation. Hype and speculation take your stock up thousands of percent in this market. But once you get real earnings and you could actually base the valuation on something, then your stock kind of sucks. So rampant speculation. Everybody wants in. Anything that's moving, you got to be involved. 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 It's the dumbest stock in the world. I've lost at least $60,000 in the last year trading space. I've been on the wrong side of this trade almost except for the first 2 weeks, when it broke the 10 and the 1250 and we rode it up to 2750. The mistake was buying it back because I had the FOMO and I bought it back at 35 and 40, wound up getting smoked. The market crashed. I had to get stopped out of the rest. Then I bought it back and then it sucked again. And then I shorted it and I got crushed on the short. So basically the stock has beat the living shit out of me. But right now, you got to be in it. One reason, the market never goes down. Second reason, it's popular. That's all you need. A somewhat popular story, momentum, and the fear of missing out. And you got your way, that's how you get a stock to go up 600, 700% before anybody knows. So once the stock is at 120, there's no difference. The story is going to be exactly the same. Nobody's riding the spaceship. Blah, blah, blah. They got people committing to it. They still have to test the spaceship. It doesn't matter. The stock will be at 120 and it'll be the same story. Did they make any money? Is anybody riding the spaceship? What do these guys do? Oh, are they going to dilute the stock? What's Branson doing? It's going to be the same story. Or you want to go conservative? Cybercock, CYH. I've been talking to you about this since $5. It's a real company. They fell in hard times. They're making their comeback now. It's where you want to be. That's how we found Neo at $5 and Jumama at $5 and Tiger at $5 and the other 17,000 stocks that came out of the dungeons to become legitimate contenders, like SPI. Whoever thought this thing would come back? Now it's my favorite stock. I trade it every day. BTBT. Who even knows if BTBT is a legitimate company? They do something with Bitcoin. Stock obeys VWAP. That's all I need. So GRTS the other day, we had this at $6. I didn't have it at 6. I bought it at 10, and I got $12.50 out of it. I was happy until it went to 33 that same day. So yesterday, we were like, wow, GRTS coming back. Next thing you know, breaks VWAP, goes green, tax on 10, gets halted. Stock's still in play. By the way, BQ still in play. BQ right here. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. And by the way, you just witnessed another all-time high in the Qs. Congratulations. We never go down. You guys catching on? The market can't go down if people think it's going to go down. It has to catch people off guard, and they have to get spooked, and then they have to sell. Because it's very hard to spook people in a market that never goes down. Why would you be spooked? It never goes down, ever. What's to be nervous about?
Oh, we pulled back for 8 minutes.
We never go down, ever. We never go down, ever. We never, ever go down, ever. It's just a waiting game. Why wouldn't BQ break 920 and go to $15 today? I don't know. Why wouldn't it? Why won't GRTS go green here and rip 10 points? Exactly. Why wouldn't it? Buy it. You put a stop on. If it doesn't work, you get out. Why won't what? The question right now on Tiger, TIGR, why won't it go to all-time highs? Not,
it was $7.50 the other day. I'm not going to buy it at 17.
Why not? It's going to 100. You can't go to 100 without going through 18 and 19 and 20. It's just math. It's going to 100. All stocks to 100. BQ, 100. GRTS, 100. Any stock that's anything under 100. 100. And that's not going to be the end of it. Grits, GRTS. Here we go. 2 cents away from triggering more buying right here. 2 cents away. Watch it rip. The question is, why would stocks go down? And whatever you just thought to yourself, because of the interest rates and the blah, 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 blah. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. I got 5.9 trillion reasons why the market's not going down. Ever. GRTS, come on. You're in at 25, right? You're in at 25! I'm trading live. You see how this works? I say buy something at 24.90, it breaks 25, and then it gets to 25.50. This is what I do. I don't know what those other channels are doing.
Buy Tesla. I think it's going to go to 1,000.
Oh, good for you. That's the video the kid puts out. Hit that bid. You fucking moron. Change the name to your channel. Why don't you do a live channel? Why don't you trade live? I've already given 2 winners here. Hit that bid. How about suck this dick? Here you go. Grits, 25, 26. Sell to you. 25.99. Sell it. Now put a stop at 25.50 and the stock's going to 100. 100.
But why? Why is it going up? Why is it moving like this?
Because I'm making it move with my mind. 26.50. It's a $6,000 trade right now. 27s are trading. 28s are trading. 29s are trading. 27 sold to you. It's a $10,000 trade live. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm doing push-ups and learning about Jesus.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you. 27.50s are trading now. There you go. Sell to you. 27.50. Now it's going to 28, and then it's going to 100 right now. Watch. 28. Here we go. I just made you 30 grand in 15 minutes. 28s are trading. Now we're going to 30, 40, 50, 100. 27's your only logical spot to sell now, guys. 27's the stop, but you sell on the way up. Now they can't take the money away from us. That's a $100,000 trade for my boy right there. 10,000 shares. Nice. 10,000 shares. You had a 24. Nice job. Nice job. That's a $40,000 trade right there.
Hit that bid.
Why don't you go fishing? Why don't you talk about doing push-ups for another 4.5 hours, you morons? Nobody's got nothing on me. You understand? This is what I do every day, all day. I bang out winners live. Nobody does it but me. Right there. Two for you. Thank you. Tell 2 friends and go to hit that bid and fuck that kid up for me. Go to the Push-Up Day Trading University and own them. Retribution. Consequences. I run this shit. Woo!
How did you do that? How did you know the stock was going to go up like that? Oh, but that Yext isn't working out. Yext isn't working out.
Jimmy! Hey, Jimmy, you out there? Jimmy, you nudnik? Jimmy, you still complaining about that trade from 4 years ago?
Oh, this guy told me to buy something at $22.50, and then it went to $20, and I lost $2.50.
Well, guess what? You could have made your $3 back right there that you lost in Yext in 5 minutes, Jimmy. Jimmy, stop complaining about what's happened in the past, Jimmy. Wake the fuck up, Jimmy! Guy sends me a strongly worded email about how I'm a fraud because I gave him a losing trade. Jimmy, what are you doing here, Jimmy? I just gave you GRTS at $24. The stock went up 4.5 points. There's your Yext money back. Congratulations. I'm in TIGR at $7. What are you doing? Jimmy, you're a typical loser, Jimmy. You're a typical loser. Sit there and live in the past and fume about shit where you just missed another 200 to 300,000 different opportunities since that one trade. You want to sit there and complain about it?
This guy told me to buy a stock at 20 and it went to $17.50. I lost 6 years ago. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
Jimmy, if you're out there, Put your head up against the screen so I can headbutt you right in the face. You think I'd still be doing this if I just sat there complaining about everything? Bro, I had 10,000 shares of TIGR at $5. You want to complain about something? I shorted the Qs almost once or twice every day this year so far, and I've lost on every single one, and I keep trying. The fuck is wrong with me, Jimmy? You know why? Because I can make the money in the GRTS to compensate for my retarded shorting addiction. Only trades I've lost money on so far in 2021, shorting the Qs. That's it. If I had avoided shorting the Qs for the last 17 or 18 years, I'd have a $50 million account right now. I'm telling you. Just don't short the market. It's never worth it because there's always a bounce anyway. So why bother shorting? Just wait for them to squeeze them like GRTS, TIGR, BTBT, BQ, Riot. Doesn't matter. Nothing's going down, Jimmy. Nothing. Except the stock you bought 4 years ago for 20 minutes. And when TIGR is sitting there at 23.75 in a couple of days from now, I need a new chair, Jimmy. Look at my chair. Look at my fucking chair, Jimmy. Jimmy, I'm making all this money. I don't even afford to buy a chair. You know what this chair is? This chair is my life. Jimmy, this is the chair that I made my first million in. I can never get rid of this chair. Look, I raised the chair up, and then what happens? I'm sinking, Jimmy. Look at me. Look at me like an idiot. Slowly sinking. You see me? I'm going down. Oh, wait, now I stopped going down. Oh, wait, there it goes again. I can afford 10 shares. But you know why I don't buy new shit? Because I'm saving all my money to run for president, Jimmy, and I want you to be my vice president, Jimmy. We're going to change the world. You and me, kid. Just call me the Warlock. I go by many names. Nobody really knows at this point. You could call me Jimmy if you want. You can call me Uncle Sally. Call me the Abraham of assets, the Barack of bed, Barack of bread, Cain of cash, the David of ducats. You see what happened to me, Jimmy, over there with the Mara trade? You see that, Jimmy? I get stopped out at 18 bucks and the stock's back to 18.50. Now what do I do, Jimmy? I'm going to be all pissed off about it? Yeah, it's 150 bucks that just cost me. What am I going to do about it? I'm going to find another trade, Jimmy. You see how that works? You move on. Now let's stew about it for 3 more years. It's insane, Jimmy. It really is insane. Hey, Joe, anybody out there? Where I miss those guys. Where are my haters? Where's Bang 'em and Leave 'em? That guy used to rip me something fierce, man. Oh, right. Now I remember why I came on YouTube this morning. Do you know I've been banned from Facebook for my racist comments towards other racists? I think you're allowed to be a racist toward other racists. If somebody's posting stuff about the Nazis and I tell him that he should burn in hell, I think it should be all right to be racist towards other racists. But apparently Facebook finds there to be a fault in that. I've been banned from Facebook Live. I'm not allowed to join groups on Facebook anymore. So I'm assuming I'm going to get banned from YouTube eventually too. Because, you know, it's their website. If they deem what I'm saying is improper, what can I do? So if I ever disappear, just remember, email me, thewarlock@hitthebid.com. They can't ban me from my own website. Well, maybe they can. Who knows? But what the hell are we talking about? Oh, I don't know. That was a nice 4-point trade out of nowhere. Jimmy. I was banned from Twitter too. But the difference between me and everybody that's complaining about it, I deserved it. I deserve to be banned. It's their website. So let's imagine, what do I got? We got 500 members of Hit the Bid, right? Okay, cool. It's my website, it's my rules. If I see somebody chirping away on my website, I don't like what he's putting out there, I call him, hey, you got to go. Yeah, here's your money back now. I don't like what you're putting on my website. Now you got to go. It's my right. It's my right. It's my right to ban anybody I want. So, yeah, it sucks that I can't do my Facebook Live stuff anymore. But I would have appreciated a warning. Hey, that comment you made about rounding up Nazis and ending their lives was a little extreme. You probably shouldn't say that. And I get it. I guess it's hate speech, but I think hate against Nazis should be legal. I don't think anybody should have a problem with me talking about rounding up Nazis and getting them out of our country, alive or dead. I don't think there's a problem with that. But apparently there is a problem with that. But I would have appreciated a warning. But I've been banned from Facebook activities right now. And you understand why I'm in the subcockles of YouTube, right? They don't want some guy spouting the truth about this industry. I bet all those analysts sent out their, 2021 outlooks with all their fancy words, using a thesaurus and all that shit. Trying to make themselves look smart. No one's going to beat the Qs. The whole industry is a fraud. But if you want to trade, then this is the only way to do it. VWAP, rage breaks, momentum. I've actually challenged the AI over at Trade Ideas. I'm going to get that going. I think I could spit out better ideas than their AI. We'll see if we get that party going. By the way, ACTG, baby. Now we're talking 2007. If you guys, anybody watch my videos from 2007, we're trading stocks from back then now. That's how awesome this market is. ACTG's back. Clovis is back. New highs on the Qs. 920, 920, 920. Here we go. They're eating through the 920 guy. Hang on a second. By the way, this Tiger trade's getting out of control. All right, Tiger's at $18.18. We're already at all of our targets. Wow. Just waiting for BQ to break 920, but Tiger, 1750, man. Sick. The 1920 guy has been bought now. The BQ is it's just a matter of time right now. If BQ had 950s right now, I'd be all about it. But right now, it's all about Tiger and the Qs. TIGR QQQ. I think you got 32 more points to go. I think a 10% move in the next 3 days is warranted. And then we tack on another 50% from there. So I'm thinking 500. on the QQQ by next Friday. Explain to me why. Explain to me why we can't go up another 50% in the next 10 days. Why? Why? Because it doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? The fact that this market has rallied every day since 2009, and it took a pandemic to have a 6-day sell-off? A pandemic. 6 days we had. A pandemic, we had a 6-day sell-off. We're still in the pandemic, and we go up every day. You don't think that the market is rigged and broken to only go up? You're seeing it. This is not me telling you some conspiracy theory. It is happening, just like I explained to you a decade ago and why it would be happening. The market doesn't give a shit about anything. It's on a computer program. It's an if-then statement. The computer doesn't know that there's a pandemic going on. The computer doesn't know that they were storming the Capitol building. The computer doesn't know that these companies don't make money. If 1750, then 18. If 18, then 20. That's why Tiger's going to 20.
I read that they got a deal with the blah, 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 blah. They are a legitimate company out of China.
Are they? Are there real legitimate companies out of China?
Well, yeah, I'd like to take the other side of your argument, Kenny. These are legitimate companies, and China's GDP is growing at an enormous rate.
Is it really? What do you know about China? You don't know nothing. Just buy the fucking stock. Look at it go. 1850 now.
It screams so loud.
Do you? This thing gonna break. Look at this. I'm sitting here waiting on the wrong stock here. I should have been buying more Tiger. Waiting on this BQ to bust out. Any day now. You know what it's going to do? It's going to go to 1921. They're going to drop the bids by 22 cents to stop everybody out, and then it's going to rip to 10. Wow. I am perplexed. I'm perplexed how the stock, I've seen 920, but it won't break. It's going to go. See, Jimmy, if you want to mock me for selling the Mara at 18 bucks. Look at my sell. I'm an idiot. You can't take profits in this stock market, Jimmy. You sell a little bit, you got to assume your stock's about to go up 100% every freaking trade. Why would I sell? Oh, it broke the whole number, so I decided to sell it. Look at it now, 1875. I'm an idiot, Jimmy. I'm an idiot. Why would anybody listen to me? Oh, I just made 4 points on a GRTS trade. I don't know. That was pretty cool. But how do you make money in a market that never, ever goes down? You got to take profits eventually, right? Right? Don't you? You can't just look at the money. Exactly what I said they were going to do. Look, break it by 920, drop the bid. They're just trying to shake you out of the stock. Sick. Sick, actually. Sick. It did exactly like I said it was going to do. Wow. Choparuski. That should be illegal. that's why I don't trade between the hours of 12 and 12 and 2 and 3:30. Now, if this was happening at if it broke 920 and it was 11:15, the stock would be 1050 by now. But this is the kind of fucking tomfoolery they do with this shit. You see that? I mean, you guys heard me say it live. They'll break 920, they'll drop the bid 40 cents. Stop hunting program. It's amazing. You know why I know these things? Because I built this system. I built this thing. Anything that goes on, I built this. I was there for the birth of this. This is mine. Should go talk about Jesus and do some push-ups. Now I gotta wait for 5.5 hours for this thing to come back. Hey, just curious, what is this? What is this stock? BQ? What do they do? Hopefully, it's something. Is it electric cars, Bitcoin, or fintech? Wow, they really did exactly what I said it was going to do. Shit. Oh, well. I'm going to sit with this one for a while. Why bother breaking 920 if you're just going to go down 70 cents? Sick. It's a Chinese pet company? Oh, that's what this one is? What do you mean? They sell pets to eat or to pet? Well, that was uneventful. I mean, we could be sitting there for the next 3 hours waiting for this thing to do something now. So at 920, that was a waste of time waiting for that to happen. All right, guys, good luck. I'll see you in cyberspace later. Be careful.